Alright, what's up YouTube? I'm back. I haven't been here. I haven't been reacting to videos for like 4 days. But I had like some exams and stuff I had to get done or whatever. And plus I'll be waiting for these undisputed and stuff to build up until I see something that I'm actually interested in reacting to. But I have a few videos for y'all today. We'll be talking about Debo Samuel contract that he just signed, Lamar Jackson, and then I believe the other Deshaun Watson. It's gonna be talking about Deshaun Watson. Also I had made a video on, it was a first take video. I had made a first take video on DK Metcalf. Was it his contract? Yeah, it was his contract, his 3 year one. And YouTube took it down due to copyright, some other stuff. So, um, when the Debo contract in this video, when we talk about the Debo, not this video, but when I bring up the Debo contract, we're gonna talk more about like the DK stuff or whatever. But this video I'm watching, the first one is gonna be Lamar Jackson being bulked. They saying he's scary because he's bulked up this offseason. Went from 205 to 230. We're gonna see what's going on. Let's get into it.
Woo! Catching social media's attention. Now we are
Now he
finding
do
out
look bulked up
just how
though.
much more weight Lamar has put on. During an interview with NFL Network, Lamar said,
That boy
quote,
been eating.
I just wanted to put weight on and see how it felt, and I feel good. I was like 205, 208. Now I'm like 230 right now. Shannon, that is 20 plus pounds. That's a pretty good increase.
That's
Is
crazy.
this a good move or a bad move for Lamar?
Well, it all depends on how he carries it, Skip. If it doesn't slow him down, actually it's a good move because it gives him extra padding, and hopefully he can last a 17-game season. Now,
Sure.
if it slows him down, now it's a detriment to you because the thing that separates Lamar, what makes him so unique, is his speed. He can go from 0 to 100 in 2 steps.
Yeah, that boy fast.
So now
He
all
might
of a
not be as
sudden,
fast no more.
you can do that at 205. There's a reason. There's a reason why a Ferrari can outrun a Mack truck, because the weight differential.
Yep.
So if it doesn't slow him down, he felt that, you know what, I would have said, you know what, Lamar, 220. I think 220, 208.
Yeah, 230
205,
kind of
208,
OD.
220,
He gained what?
That's
What's
Skip,
that?
25 pounds.
25
That's a lot-
pounds?
That's a lot of weight.
Yeah, that's a
And
lot.
how does he carry it? Now, I understand that, just throwing the football, but to get in the games, and you're going to have to run, you're going
But
to have to use your
I don't know if y'all seen the last Lamar Jackson video I made, but I was telling y'all how when he was in the shop with LeBron James, he was in the shop. He was saying how they gonna use him different this year. He gonna be doing pocket passing a lot more than he have in the recent years because teams are starting to figure out his running ability and how to counter it. So he about to start sitting in the pocket a little bit more. So him bulking up might be due to that, and it might actually help him with like, I don't know about throwing accuracy and everything, but it might help him be able to, get that ball out to where it need to go. And honestly, I'm down for it. I've seen Lamar Jackson throw in game, and I don't think he's a bad thrower. It's just I believe he just don't have. If he don't have to throw, he don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not something he
legs,
have to do.
it'll be very
He could just run.
interesting to see. Now, when the season starts, is he still 230, or has he shed some of that?
I think he
training
gonna.
camp, being
I
out
do
there
think
in
he
the
gonna
sun,
shed some before
changing
the
up of
before
his
the season.
diet? And now, is he back down to 215? I think 215 would have been a great weight for him.
Yep.
But I think the thing is, you tried and see. Now, I don't know if I would have put that much weight on. I think it would have been incremental at best for me. But for Lamar has to do what he feels is going to give him the best chance to stay on the field and play at his absolute best, because that's what they're going to need. They're going to need him for all 17 games.
He's gonna wait
being
for
the
Skip.
Lamar Jackson over the
Shannon
previous
always
2
talks,
years in which he
says
was
the right
MVP 1
things,
year,
and then Skip
he
just
had an
hates.
outstanding season
He
next
already
year.
hating. Look at
So,
him.
Man, that's a lot of weight, Skip. That's a lot of weight. That's all I can say. That's a lot of weight. I don't care what position. I don't care
Nah, 230 is a lot though.
what position you play. 25 pounds is a lot of effing weight.
I hear you. I agree with you. I'm concerned to the point of being troubled by this. When I watch the video of him at camp, he looks good.
Right.
He doesn't look appreciably bigger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at it, I'm like, you don't look 230, but okay.
No. Okay. Now we're back to a conundrum
Nah, he look big.
that has plagued
He
me
looks
for
big.
years when I talk or write about black quarterbacks, because many black quarterbacks resent the label of being a running quarterback.
Correct.
I'm not a running quarterback. I'm a quarterback.
True.
Yes, you are. Lamar Jackson won the MVP of this league.
Yeah.
And he won it
Unanimously.
and he won it more with his arm than his leg.
Yeah.
He did.
But his legs obviously benefited his arm. Okay? So God gave you, in my view, that talent.
Yeah.
You got to utilize both. It doesn't mean you can't throw. It means that you have the ability to run and supplement your arm
But
with your legs.
I don't think Lamar Jackson would put on that weight if it would have stopped him from being able to run. So I think I know it. I think I see what he's doing. I believe Lamar Jackson did this on purpose, and he's aware that he still have his speed and everything. Like, he's not tripping over that.
You're actually more blessed than the non-running quarterback because you have an advantage if you will utilize it.
Correct.
Now I hark back to a situation that you knew, which was the RG3 situation in Washington.
Yes.
So Kyle, Mike Shanahan say, okay, if the owner insists that we draft you and we trade up to draft you, we're going down to Baylor and we're going to figure this thing out.
Right.
So they did. They went and spent a week at Baylor just to figure out how do we incorporate the read option into this and get Robert in advantageous position.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, they did. He won offensive
Rookie of the
year in the National Football League. They
Skip,
won
he was offensive player of the week in his first game against the Saints. Remember,
I remember the throw that he made.
Yes.
It was, woof.
I don't
It was
remember that game.
breathtaking.
Yeah.
I remember RG3 though.
So
I grew up on RG3, but I don't remember that
we
game.
all know, for whatever reason, as athletic as Robert was, he just couldn't figure out, maybe it was psychological, he couldn't get down.
Right.
He couldn't perfect the slide.
Right.
I guess he didn't play much baseball, but he couldn't slide. They even brought in some nationals to try
They did,
to
right.
slide. And he couldn't, and it cost him because it cost him his knee. And it got hurt, and then it got wrecked against Seattle in the playoff game that they led 14-0 before they folded because Robert had to fold up.
Yep.
Then I was told, I think you heard the same story, that as he started to rehab.
Why are we
his
talking
left
about
knee, and it
RG3
was
for so long? We're talking about Lamar
torn
Jackson.
up. I think he had
Three
different ligaments torn. I was told that his father marched into, not to Shanahan's office, into Dan Snyder's office, and basically said, next year, and from this point forward, my son is going to be Peyton Manning.
Right.
I was told he used that analogy. We were going to turn our son into Peyton Manning.
Right.
Okay. Do I think Robert could throw as well? I don't. He had a big arm and a good arm.
Right.
But he needed to complement the arm with the legs.
Right.
It helped. It's
Right.
why
Skip,
he won Offensive Rookie
Why
of
do
the
he
Year.
always go off topic?
Player
He
of the
always
week
goes
the
off
first
topic. Like,
week.
we get it. We
The
get
point
what you're trying to
was
say.
That Mike Shanahan and Kyle were horrified by this concept because they just knew that's not the way to go.
Right.
You've got to continue to figure this out. And for whatever reason, Robert lost all his confidence as he tried to rehab, and he never was the same after that.
Well, I'm applauding it. Plus, you know, you're taping and rehab, and you got a marriage going up, and you're going to Kentucky Derby. You're doing all this other stuff, which was unnecessary. Skip, for me, look, people label me a pass-catching tight end. I wasn't going to try to put on 10, 15 pounds to show that I was a blocking tight end. Damn you. Because
True.
I'm more of an asset in the passing game than I am a liability in the run game.
Agreed.
So I'm not going to let y'all put no pressure on me to tell me I need to be 240, 245.
So
The
you
hell with
played
it.
at-
I played at 228.
228.
Yeah.
Well, right now, Lamar allegedly weighs 2 more pounds than you played at.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to no 240 to
Okay.
2. Oh, man, I'm going to show them that I'm a blocking tight end. Okay, go ahead. That's what we got Carswell for. He's the blocking tight end.
Okay.
True.
So I
But I
dread
think,
this for
like I
Lamar
said,
because
I think Lamar Jackson knows what he's doing. He's aware of his weight, aware of his speed and everything. He probably going to slim down, I say 5 to 10 pounds before the season start. He definitely going to try to slim down before the season starts. So I don't think we should really be worried about
I
that.
get the idea. His quote was,
And I need Skip
I
to
was
talk
a little
about
small.
something that's relevant.
And you could argue he was, and you're going to get more, and I hate that word nicked because it's a euphemism for
Right.
hurt, but you're going to get beat up more at 205 than you will at
Yeah,
230.
but it's hard for me to believe that you can get away at 230 better than you could at
can't.
205.
At 205.
You just can't. It's physics.
Yeah.
It's like they always teach in weight loss. If you just take 1 pound and carried around. It's just, it's heavy.
Yes.
1 pound.
Right.
And if you drink a pound of water, it's hard to
Yes,
run fast
exactly.
with it. So you don't.
Right.
You're going to make yourself bloated.
If you look,
heavy.
Skip, if you look at it, if you look at guys that run, no matter what,
Nah,
whether you're a
Lamar
sprinter,
Jackson
whether
got
you're
big
distance,
for real though.
they try to be as light as they possibly
God
can.
dang.
It's like you said, it's just the physics of it.
I mean, when I got serious into marathon running, I realized I'm too big for it.
Yeah.
So I lost down. I was like, ugh. It was.
Skip, don't nobody care about your marathon run.
No, I got to 145.
Nobody care
My
about that.
best marathon was at 145 pounds, and I now weigh 165 or 70, somewhere in that ballpark. I completely changed my body. But the point is, it's physics.
Yeah.
How much weight can you carry for 26.2 miles? Well, you better get down to 145. And yet, when I would stand at the start line, look around at these tiny little guys, I'd say, I look like Yogi Berra compared to them. You know, like I'm way too big to be doing it at 5'11", 145 pounds.
Right. Yeah, because they like 5'8", 135 pounds, 130 pounds.
And at 145, I look like a refugee. You know, like it was a bad look.
I
look
Skip.
bad, I look gaunt. I look.
You do.
Skip got the jokes.
You running those kind of miles,
Okay.
and you got no muscle, Skip. You can't put no muscle on running those kind of miles.
You can't. You can try, but it won't.
They don't know.
All right, bro. I'm ending this one. So how I feel about this, I don't see. Okay, so him jumping 25 pounds is crazy, you know, because it will. It will slow him down. A bit, it's going to slow him down, but I think Lamar Jackson, his trainers, everything, they know what they're doing. Considering the fact that he's gonna become more of a pocket passer this year, okay, that the weight helps. He probably gonna slim down before the season, so his speed probably won't. He'll be back to where he was at. I won't say he'll be 205. He'll probably be like 215. Yeah, 215, 220 maybe. And then from there, he's good, you know. Lamar Jackson will be Lamar Jackson. So I don't think it's really much to really worry about. I guess we'll see as the season start, but I feel like he'd be straight. But that's it for this one. If you enjoy it, please leave a like, subscribe, comment down what you think I should see next. Let's watch next, and make sure you guys turn into my Twitch. I do be streaming up there, and I appreciate everybody for the support so far. The numbers on my videos have been very consistent, and I love it. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all guys in the next one.